Welcome back to Black Mamba Wing Chun, guys. We were trying to demonstrate something. We just ended up fighting on the floor. So anyhow, we're back. Today's focus is going to be Lan Sau, okay? I'm breaking down some different ways to use it. So the reason I chose Napoleon, actually, he uses it all the time. He's very good at it. He has his own way of using it. Anytime you're trying to figure something out, whether it's Lan Sau or whatever, in Wing Chun, don't just take my word for it, because these are all just shapes, okay? Lan Sau is just a shape. Yeah, just a shape. So Wing Chun is teaching us to take this shape and to use this shape in different ways, okay? You can use this same shape, it's still Lan Sau, okay? It's using it in a different way. Just making, what's so unusual about this shape is in Wing Chun, it doesn't really look like Wing Chun. Like if you think about kind of all the different motions in Wing Chun, this one, your elbow's not staying down, there's no circle to it. Actually, it very much looks like it's a hard technique, unlike our usual snake and soft hand. Almost don't recognize it, okay? However, the reason it's there, the reason my ears raised and the point hit me in the air, is it serves a very, very specific, different purposes that those other shapes, Lan Sau things, cannot do, okay? So, if you're trying to figure out what the shape means in Wing Chun, some clues as to how to use it. First thing you can do is look at what it means. Lan Sau means obstructing or barrier arm, is what it means. Another word for that is shield. Okay, basically that's what it is. It's like a shield, a barrier. So barrier can mean you're trying to stop someone from invading your space, okay? Just like a shield, getting right away to the secrets. Just like a shield can also be offensive. So defensive, as Napoleon doesn't want me in his space, strong force works better if you're strong, okay? He has a lot of muscle and his stance backing this up. So this technique works better when you have strength and stance to back it up. The reason he's good at it is he's stronger than me. So for me, if I just put force to force, it's hard for me to push through, okay? For me, because Napoleon's stronger than me, if he's pushing at me here, I'm more likely to want to use Lan Sau because I can't deal with his incoming force. That's what Lan Sau's for, it's different, okay? However, if you're like Napoleon, and you like to use it all the time in sparring, he uses it just like a knight uses a shield. Same thing. So my hands go up, he charges, okay, and uses this, boom, this motion here, stands behind it to charge and smash. It's very, very useful for that, okay? So that's like a shield is how you can see it. Reflected in the name, even reflected in the form when you step here, okay? So in Chun Kyu, Chun Kyu, you see it like this. Has lots of different applications. The other place, that brings your other clue, okay? So here we see is one way of using it, a barrier arm, Lan Sau, like a shield. The other place you see it in the forms, in Chun Kyu is when we go to here, here, what the heck is happening there? The form also tells you how to use it. So the form tells us this, not tells us, it's a guide as to how to use some of these tools. Let's say I stop this in Lan Sau, okay? What it's also showing me is that from here I can pivot, grab, and Lan Sau now becomes this motion of pull. So I grab here, okay, and then I'm pulling this way. So here, pulling this way, using your body, just turning. That can also be, boom, coming back into elbow strike. All those things are just different applications of the shape. The shape could be that, okay? I'm coming up behind and pulling here, boom, he's using it like this. But it's the same idea, okay? Hacking elbow, suddenly it becomes that. This barrier here, the barrier is now creating a barrier here. Very effective. So the way to look at these things, and this one is a perfect example. As I showed you before, taking this 90-degree angle here becomes an arm break all of a sudden. Same shape, 90 degrees. Turn it, doesn't matter, okay? Just like all the others. So I'm gonna give you one last one, okay? Only reason I could go talk for a long time about Lan Sau. It has a lot of different applications. The reason I don't want to keep talking is because I'm talking, if you're just sitting here watching on your phone or whatever, first of all, you're not gonna remember. To understand this stuff, you have to play around, you have to mess around and figure it out on your own and try to use it. So a great example, I was just doing this the other day, okay, with my good friend, fellow student, Tim. We were doing some sparring, and for myself, the first time our session, I was saying to myself, I'm just gonna work on Lan Sau. So other aspects of sparring for me at that time didn't matter. For that one little session when we're here, it's like I'm gonna focus on times where I can rush in and create, and that's what I was working on. So if you do that in sparring, you can isolate this. Just like you can isolate, say, I'm gonna work on Lan Sau, so every time, that's just focus on grabbing the whole time. Okay, keep focused on grabbing. Isolate these things, play around with it, you're gonna figure out different ways how you can use it. You're gonna invent it, share with different people, share with me. I found a great way, I have lots of different ways. Great way of using Lan Sau that I love to use and work successfully this way. I'll show last trick, okay? This one, you ever fight these guys, type of people that could guard like this? Like one of my favorites, Mike Tyson has peekaboo style, covers up like this, okay? That's actually a pretty good guard when they're moving forward. It can be hard to get to, even open hand can be hard, it can be a good guard, okay? Lan Sau here, boom, whoa, allows us to create opening there. It's just like this motion here, just like that motion, but I'm using it like that, boom, using it like that to create the opening, okay? One trick, one way, okay? Thank you to one. Thank you so much for joining us. You notice I haven't posted a while, you know why? I'm busy around messing, finding out my own stuff. I don't make a video just to make a video until I feel I have something interesting to share. So that's why. However, I appreciate you tuning in. Share how you like to use Lan Sau. I'm curious to know. Until next time, stay strong. Keep training. Keep doing your thing. We'll see you back here at Black Mamba Wing Chun. Until next time.